your oyster. Pluck your pearl.
The benefits for me and Mr. H are that we just are continually beaming with pride that we actually had the privilege of being a part of these children's lives.
Care about what things mean the most to you. What are 5 things you are good at?
We really look at it not so much as a program, not so much as an organization, but truly as a movement to create better opportunities, to create thriving communities, and to create and to build intelligent, articulate, compassionate, and ethical human beings. And then what happens, what's really beautiful, is when you see one child, that child's life is turned around, and then a sibling, and then another sibling. And so we're serving families. And then when we see parents crying because there's hope that they can actually help their child to have a better life. Every parent wants their child to have a better life than they have. And there's, the power of education can provide that.
I'd like to say it's just really amazing that people can have a chance to, achieve what they want to do in life, like accomplish the goals they probably had as kids.
It's just really helpful, it just gets you ready for college. College seems like such a big thing, without it, and then once you get into the program, they just break it down step by step for you, and then it just seems so easy, and just getting there just makes it seems like the easiest thing in the whole entire world instead of like the biggest obstacle to overcome.
If I wasn't with Aguila, I figured I'd be probably sitting down on the TV or couch, watching TV, and probably watching a commercial where like students are succeeding, and I'm like just sitting there like, whatever. It's like I can progress on my own, but really I can't. I need some assistance. I need Aguila to help me out.
The thing I love about Aguila is that it's not just a college prep program. I've been involved in Aguila since the senior year back in high school. And I started out back as an Aguilita and went through the program, went through the curriculum. I remember going to the sessions. I remember being in the seat and not knowing where you're going to go off to college. And thanks to the support of Aguila, I was able to go to ASU. I would come back and volunteer. But now, after graduating, I currently work at the office at the Nest. I'm currently the program coordinator. The reason I chose to be involved in Aguila is because I'm a dreamer. Aguila actually opened its wings. They opened its doors and they supported me. So they always believed that I could go to college regardless of my status.
I see my baby girl, believe. I believe in the light that shines and will never die.
So I first applied for Aguila because from what I read about it, it was an amazing program, and I am a first-generation student, so I felt like it could definitely be that support, that backbone that I needed for higher education. So I decided to pursue Aguila by applying, submitting my application. I was selected for the final interviews, and I made it. My favorite part of being an intern is definitely interacting with the students. I love learning about their stories. Some of them have very touching stories, some of which I would never imagine. Aguila is my second family. It's my home away from home, and Mr. and Mrs. H have definitely made it comfortable, a really good learning environment.
I'd say there's a lot of great college programs out there that will help them succeed, but Aguila is not a program. Aguila is a family.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like really a big family. Really, it's like we look out for each other. We help each other. Like we never leave anybody behind. Aguila's really done a lot for me.
And that was the first vibe that I got, was just that, they said that we're all family, and that's how we really treated each other.
Mr. and Mrs. H, they are that mother-father figure that, luckily do know the college system. I know myself, I'm a first-generation student. My parents always knew that they wanted me to go to college, but they didn't really know how to connect the dots.
My husband says that's what sets Aguila apart. It's the delivery. It is the delivery of a program that values those kids, that values their voice, that values who they are and the potential, and telling kids, I want to be I want to be a nurse. Well, why not a doctor? You know, I want to look at working with cars. Why don't we design them? You know, so many different things that they don't even know. Me and Mr. H are not getting rich, but we are rich. We're very rich because we have a lot of babies out there.